Have you ever encountered a frustrating error while uploading files to a web application? It can really throw a wrench in your workflow, right? If you've faced issues with file uploads, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a common problem with the PHP function isDear and how to tackle it. I completely understand how annoying it is when you inherit a web application and find yourself dealing with sporadic errors. You're not alone in this. Many developers have faced similar challenges. This issue with the isDear function is a common one, and it can be quite perplexing. Let's break down the specific situation at hand. One user recently reported encountering a PHP warning that says, mkdir, file exists. This happens when multiple processes try to create the same directory at the same time. Sound familiar? If you've experienced this, let's explore the possible causes and solutions together. So what could be causing this issue? It seems like a classic case of race conditions, especially if users are double-clicking the upload button. When two processes check if the directory exists simultaneously, they can both see that it doesn't, leading to the error. Let's dive deeper into how we can mitigate this. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that can help you prevent this issue from happening in the future. To address the race condition issue, the user should first implement a locking mechanism. This will prevent multiple processes from trying to create the same directory simultaneously. Next, the user should modify the existing code to check for the lock file before attempting to create the directory. If the lock file exists, the process should wait or exit gracefully. Additionally, the user can implement a retry mechanism. If the directory creation fails due to the directory already existing, the process can wait a moment and try again. Finally, the user should consider adding error handling to log any issues that arise during the directory creation process. This will help in diagnosing future problems. Fun fact: did you know that race conditions can occur in everyday life too? Like when two people try to enter a room at the same time and end up blocking each other. It's all about timing. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user points out that a race condition does exist in this scenario. They suggest a safer approach to handle directory creation. The code checks if the directory does not exist, attempts to create it, and then verifies its existence again. If the directory still isn't created, it throws an exception. That's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. An alternative solution comes from a user who suggests using a safer version of the mkdir function to avoid race conditions. They mention a specific implementation called safemdir recursive, which creates directories without running into issues, even when using recursive options. However, they caution that this method can fail when using recursive mode due to a long-standing bug in PHP. They also note that they haven't tested this solution on Windows. Here's the tip I promised. Always validate user input and consider implementing a queue system for file uploads. This can drastically reduce the chances of race conditions and improve your application's reliability. And there you have it. By understanding race conditions and implementing these solutions, you can prevent those pesky errors from disrupting your workflow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on web development.